We're here with Chris Vellios, Partnership Manager at Choice Aggregation. How are you, Chris?
I'm very well, thanks. Harley, how are you this morning?
Good, thanks. Thanks for being here.
Excellent.
Chris, can you tell us a little bit about your history to date?
Okay, I'll give you my 30-second commercial, Harley.
Great.
I've been in banking and finance for 17 years, so I've had various roles as a personal banker, as a business development manager for one of our lenders on our panel. I've worked for other aggregators, and the last 6 years I've been with Choice Aggregation.
In your opinion, what is the main role of an aggregator BDM?
That's a good question, Harley. Look, as an aggregator BDM, we've just got to be there to support our members, our brokers, and be on call for them. So by that I mean it's as simple as, they're very busy people. If they need something, they'll call you, and you've got to be in a position to act upon that and support them. So it really is a supporting role.
Sure.
We've got some of the biggest finance broker groups in the country, and they're very busy people. So if they call you or send an email, even if it's at night or sometimes on a weekend, they've done it for a reason. So we've just got to be there to provide the necessary support for them.
Great. Can you name 3 key areas that a new broker should focus on when starting out?
Yeah, look, in my opinion, I think someone new to the industry just really needs to get comfortable with the software, because the software is a big part of what a broker needs to do to become a successful operator in this industry. So the software is the one thing. Understand their compliance obligations under the new national legislation is a key as well. And thirdly, just to be patient and be willing to learn.
Great. Having recently won the Better Business Award for Best BDM, can you tell us what's your point of difference?
Yeah, look, I've thought long and hard about that, Haley, and I think that, look, I see myself in partnership with my finance brokers, with my members. So I always say to them, consider me as part of your business. I'm just the person out the road. So it really is about me being in a partnership with my members and supporting them in any way possible. We also do business planning as well, and that's been a focus for me over the last 2 years, and I've seen some successes come out of that as well. So, yeah.
Excellent. Why would a new broker pick Choice as their aggregator?
Yeah, look, probably the easy answer to that, or the simple answer to that would be just we provide the necessary support, and it's not taking away from our competitors. But we've got over 100 people that support me in our back office, from commissions, IT, software support, training, and even admin support within our own office. We've got state offices around the country. So it really is just about being able to provide them with all the support they need to become successful in the industry. Great.
Chris, what's the biggest challenge for you day to day?
Yeah, look, I think managing your time, Hayley, is for someone such as myself. I've got brokers all over metropolitan Melbourne. In fact, I live in the northern suburbs. A lot of my members are out in Berwick and in the southern suburbs. So just managing my time day to day, getting around to seeing my members, and what I try and do is return all phone calls and emails by close of business.
Sure.
So people aren't waiting on me. So.
Excellent. Any advice you can provide new brokers to avoid common mistakes or pitfalls when selecting an aggregator?
Yeah, look, we get a lot of inquiries, and our model isn't a flat fee model. So we, as an aggregator, take a percentage of commissions paid by the lenders. I think some of the common pitfalls that we see is that even some of the new to industry, they focus on the pricing, the commissions they're going to get, without putting real value on the service that we provide as an aggregator. So I guess to put that in perspective, there's probably 50 or so big groups in the country, and when I say big broker groups that write in excess of $200 million in settled loans a year. And you'll find probably 40 of those groups sit with the major aggregators, and we have a lot of them here at Choice, and we'd consider ourselves to be a major aggregator. So, yeah, look, the common pitfall is pricing, I think, but they sometimes don't see the value that a good aggregator can provide to their business.
Sure. Can you name an area you've seen a big shift in amongst brokers over the past 12 months?
Yeah, look, probably self-managed super fund lending. I think there's been a lot of talk about that within the broker industry,
Okay.
and more people are talking about it. We had a recent business development day where we had someone speak on that, and some of the feedback we got in our surveys that we sent out thought that was a great session, probably the best session of the day. So there's certainly been a focus on self-managed super fund lending.
Sure. Tell me what you most like about being BDM.
I love meeting people, Hayley. I love talking to people. And everyone's got a story to tell. I think one of the skills that you need to have listening skills. So sometimes I talk over people as well. That's probably something I need to improve on. But yeah, look, I love meeting people.
Sure.
I think it's a great industry. There's some great people
Great.
in the industry here.
In your experience, what is the main key difference between an average broker and a highly successful broker?
That is a great question, Hayley. Look, an average broker is someone that I regard as just transaction focused. So they just want to write the home loan and forget about the client.
Sure.
And just look for the next loan or the next deal, so to speak. Compared to a highly successful broker, they understand the value of a relationship with the client, so of marketing, of communicating to a client, but more importantly, doing annual reviews. So having a structured end-to-end sales process that just doesn't stop there, but provides a strong communication focus after the settlement of a loan. The challenges that the average broker has, the ones that are so transaction focused, they forget about the service and the value proposition after the deal is done. They're quickly looking for another deal, and what normally happens with brokers like that, they end up losing the client to a competitor.
Sure. Chris Vellios, Partnership Manager at Choice Aggregation. Thanks so much for being here today, Chris.
Thank you for having me, Hayley.